You know that feeling, right? As a parent, you dream of throwing that one perfect, magical birthday party your kid would talk about for years. It's all about seeing that pure, unfiltered joy on their face. But let's be honest, getting to that perfect day can be, well, it can be a lot. And usually, all that lot boils down to this one big question. Do you spend weeks, maybe even months, crafting this DIY masterpiece from the ground up? Or do you call in the professionals and let them handle the magic? It's the ultimate party planning crossroads. And it's such a tough choice because that dream is so powerful. We all want to be the hero who pulls off the most incredible day, creating those core memories that stick with them forever. But what's the real cost of making that dream happen? That's exactly what we're going to dive into first, because behind all those picture-perfect parties you see on Pinterest, there's a whole other reality, a reality full of hidden costs that, frankly, nobody really likes to talk about. So, let's unpack it. Okay, let's kick things off with the first and maybe the biggest hidden cost, your time. This number, 20 plus. What is that? Well, that's the average number of hours a parent sinks into planning, shopping for, setting up, running, and then cleaning up after a single DIY party. Just think about that. That's half a work week, gone. And when you pour that much time into something, it leads directly to this. A whopping 73% of parents who go the DIY route admit to feeling totally overwhelmed by the whole process. So if you've ever felt that way, listen, you're definitely not alone. It's a huge pressure cooker. And this quote from a mom named Sarah, wow, it just brings that statistic to life, doesn't it? This is what experts call host paralysis. You're so busy running around, putting out fires, and worrying if everything is going to plan that you completely miss the beautiful little moments you were trying to create in the first place. And that paralysis happens because you're basically trying to be a one-person circus, juggling all these potential disasters. What happens when the kids get bored 5 minutes into the game you spent hours planning? Or how do you make sure the shy kid in the corner feels included? And what about when the speaker dies or a sudden rainstorm hits? It's a lot. So if that's the tough reality of DIY, what's the alternative? Well, this brings us to the professional advantage, and it's all about one thing: letting you reclaim your most important job at the party, which is being a parent, not a stressed-out event coordinator. This is where experience really, really matters. When you look at a company like Bop Till You Drop, you see a number like this, over 50,000. And that's not just some random number. That's 50,000 successful parties. That's an incredible amount of real-world knowledge about what actually makes kids happy and keeps parents relaxed. I mean, just think about what that really means. For more than 2 decades, they've been doing this, learning, adapting, and perfecting the formula for a party that's not just a total blast for the kids, but is genuinely, truly stress-free for the parents. And this quote from a parent, Lisa, this is everything. This captures the entire point. The goal isn't just to survive the party, it's to be so present that you can actually watch your child's face, soak in their happiness, and build beautiful memories instead of stressful ones. So how do you get there? Well, the whole process is designed to be the exact opposite of stressful. First, you get to do the fun part, pick a theme, and they've got everything from a Taylor Swift disco to a science and slime party. Then a super quick booking, and that's it. From there, your only job is to relax while they handle all the entertainment, logistics, and on the day, you just show up and enjoy it. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds amazing, but what's it gonna cost me? It's a totally fair question. So let's reframe this conversation. Let's move away from just the price tag and look at the true value of your investment across your time, your money, and maybe most importantly, your sanity. Let's just put the two experiences side by side. On the one hand, with DIY, you're often looking at super high stress, a massive time commitment, and that host paralysis we talked about. But on the other hand, with a professional party, that whole experience is transformed. Your stress is low, you get your time back, and you get to switch from being the frantic manager to being a joyful participant. And now let's look at the bottom line. This table really breaks down the true value. When you add up the supplies, the food, the decorations, and you put a value on those 20+ hours of your time, a DIY party can easily cost over $1,000, sometimes way more. A professional package is often way less than that. And it comes with what you can't buy: priceless peace of mind and guaranteed fun. The value there is it's a no-brainer. So here's the most important thing to remember. The decision you're making isn't just about party favors and what games to play. It's a much bigger choice, a choice between embracing the celebration or just enduring the stress. And after being a part of over 50,000 parties, the biggest lesson, the most important takeaway is right here. The most precious gift you can give your child on their birthday isn't a Pinterest perfect party. It's you. It's your full, undivided, joyful presence. It's really about letting the experts handle the entertainment, all the moving parts, all the magic, because that frees you up to handle the one thing that only you can do, being right there in the moment, celebrating with your child. So as you start thinking about that next birthday, the choice isn't really DIY versus professional. The real question is this: do you want to spend the day managing a party or making a memory? If you're ready to choose the memory, you should check out all the amazing themes and options over at boptillyoudrop.com.au. Go be present for the magic.